Facing your dark side. What Carl Jung actually meant. Most people think the dark side is something to defeat, something to eliminate, something shameful that needs fixing. But that idea has caused more harm than healing. According to Carl Jung, the part of you that feels dark, unwanted, or uncomfortable is not your enemy. It's your unmet self. And today, I want to talk about what the dark side actually is, why avoiding it keeps people stuck, and how facing it, gently, is one of the most stabilizing, grounding things a human being can do. Not dramatically, not violently, but honestly, what people think the dark side is. Let's clear the myths first. The dark side is not evil, violent, immoral, broken. That's how it's portrayed in films and pop psychology. In reality, the dark side is simply the parts of you that were not allowed to be seen, expressed, or integrated. Nothing more, nothing supernatural, just human. Jung's shadow in simple terms. Jung called this the shadow, not because it's bad, but because it lives outside conscious awareness. The shadow forms when emotions are discouraged, traits are punished, needs are unmet, authenticity isn't safe. So the psyche does something intelligent. It hides those parts, not to destroy you, but to protect you. If you've ever thought, I don't like that part of myself, that doesn't mean you're failing. It means there's a part of you that learned it wasn't safe to exist openly. How the shadow shows up. When the shadow is ignored, it doesn't disappear. It leaks. It shows up as overreactions, passive aggression, people-pleasing resentment, self-sabotage, projection onto others. Not because you're flawed, but because something inside wants recognition. Why avoiding the dark side makes it stronger. What we suppress doesn't weaken, it intensifies. The more we avoid uncomfortable parts of ourselves, the more power they hold silently. This is why positive thinking only approaches fail. They don't integrate, they bypass, and bypassing creates fragmentation, not wholeness. The goal is not to destroy the shadow. This is the most misunderstood part. The goal is not to eliminate the shadow. The goal is to understand it, listen to it, integrate it. Jung said, one does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. That doesn't mean indulging harmful behavior. It means bringing awareness where there was once fear. How to face the dark side safely. This is not about digging or forcing, it's about curiosity. Ask, what is this part trying to protect? When did it first appear? What did it need that it didn't get? Darkness often guards something vulnerable. Anger guards boundaries, withdrawal guards safety. Control guards fear. When you see that, compassion replaces shame. Why integration creates stability. People who face their shadow become calmer, less reactive, harder to manipulate, more grounded, because nothing inside them needs to erupt to be heard. Integration creates internal coherence, and coherence creates strength. The paradox. Here's the paradox Jung understood deeply. The more you accept your shadow, the less it controls you. The more you deny it, the more it runs the show from behind the scenes. Light doesn't defeat darkness, awareness dissolves it. Facing your dark side doesn't make you heavier, it makes you whole. When you stop fighting parts of yourself, you reclaim enormous amounts of energy. You stop leaking, you stop performing, you stop projecting, you become steady, like a lantern that no longer flickers because the wind is no longer inside. If this helped you see yourself with a little more kindness, let that be enough for today. Awareness is already integration. Leave a comment where you are watching from. Like, share, and subscribe. As always, this has been Valkyrie. Thanks for stopping. Bye until next time. Be kind to yourself and others.